Hey guys, I hope all of you are fine and doing great. And I also know that all of you are eagerly waiting for the part 2 of adjectives. Well, I won't waste your single moment and I'll start my video right now. Descriptive adjective. Descriptive adjective is also known as qualitative adjective or adjective of quality. A descriptive adjective is a word which describes the kind or quality of nouns and pronouns that might be subject or an object. They are the most common type of adjectives. Most of the adjectives belong to this class. These are also known as qualitative adjectives. These can be color, size, shape, etc. For example, honest, kind, large, bulky, thin, fat, beautiful, smart, ugly, expensive, pretty, heavy, intelligent, etc. etc. Why I've used this word etc. twice? Because there are a lot of adjectives that are used to modify nouns and pronouns, and adjectives are also considered as the open class of the parts of speech. We can add new adjectives on the daily basis. Let's have a look on another examples. Good businessman, humble teacher, tall building, round table, bright sun, hot weather, cold coffee, warm blanket. All the underlined words are adjectives because they are modifying the nouns that are written after them. Examples in the form of sentences are there in front of you. She is witty. Now, witty is the quality of the subject here. They are tired. He is a good boy. Good is used to modify boy. She is a smart girl. I have a fast car. She is hungry. Roses are red. Red is the quality of the roses here. The boy was brave and bold. Now, brave and bold are the qualities of the boy. My elder brother was not at home. Obedient students always follow the instructions. Participles are also included in this type of adjective when they modify a noun. Participles are usually considered as the form of verbs, but they also function as an adjective when they are used with the nouns for modifying them. For example, the shining stars were amazing. Here, shining is the quality of the stars, and amazing also is the quality of stars. I saw a flying sparrow. I have a talking parrot at my home. Well, it's reality. I have a talking parrot at home, and you might hear it in the videos. I have read interesting stories. So, interesting, talking, amazing, shining, these all are the participles, and they have been used to modify the nouns within the given sentences. Further, descriptive adjective is divided into two kinds: attributive adjective, predicative adjective. Attribute means before, predicate means in the form of predicate or after. Attributive adjectives attributes quality, shape, etc. to a noun. These adjectives appear right before the nouns they describe. Please keep this thing in mind that attributive means before. So these adjectives appear before the nouns in the writings. For example, that is a beautiful bird. Now, beautiful is the quality of bird. It's an adjective and it has appeared just before the word bird. That is a noun. The respected guests have arrived. Here, guests is a noun and respected is the quality, is an adjective that is used to modify the word guests. It is a minor issue. Now, minor is an adjective and it is used with the noun issue. That is a little baby. Again, little is an adjective and it appears right before the noun, etc. Go for the practice of certain sentences by your own self and you will be able to understand the concept of attributive adjectives. Next, we have predicative adjectives. Predicative adjectives appear after a linking verb instead of before a noun. After. Predicative means from the predicate or after the noun. It is also known as a subject complement. These adjectives are also considered as the complement of the subject. Let's have a look on examples. She is elegant. Now, elegant is the quality of subject here. It is the complement of the subject. The book is very informative. Now, here informative is the quality of this book. My dress is blue. They all are happy. That dress is very expensive. Now, all the adjectives that are used in these given sentences are after the linking verbs, and they are considered as the complement of the subjects. So, the very first type of descriptive adjectives is adjective of size. These adjectives show the size of nouns as a quality. For example, big, small, huge, large, tiny, etc. Let's have a look on the examples in the form of sentences. The very first example is, it is a big box. Now, big is the size of the box. That was a huge building. Now, here this word huge is used as a descriptive adjective and it shows the size of the building. I had a small piece of cake. Now, again, small shows the size of the piece of cake. There was a large tree. Now, tree is a noun and large is the quality of this particular tree. Next, we have adjective of color. With the name, it's very obvious. These adjectives are used to modify the color of nouns. For example, red, orange, blue, green, white, etc. Now, examples in the form of sentences. She bought a red cap. Now, red is a descriptive adjective and it shows the color of the noun cap. The sky is blue. Again, blue is the color of sky. He painted the room blue. I like green color. Now, these all blue, red, green, they all show the color of the nouns. Next is adjective of number. It shows the numbers of nouns. For example, 3, 10, 5, 2, etc. Now, examples in the form of sentences. They have 4 worksheets. Now, 4 is the number of the noun worksheets. My sister needs 2 dresses. Now, the number of the dresses is 2. He received 6 awards. Now, again, 6 is the number that is used to modify the noun awards, etc. The next type of descriptive adjectives is adjective of shape. It shows the shape of the nouns by modifying them. Examples: round, oval, triangle, hexagon, etc. This is a round table. Now, round is the shape of the noun table. I need a square box. Again, square is the shape of the noun box. She has drawn a pentagon. Pentagon is again the shape that is given in this particular sentence. Then the next type I have is adjective of age. Now, it shows the certain stages of nouns according to the time period. Now, age with the name of this particular adjective, it's really obvious that it will show you the age of the nouns. For example, modern, new, old, antique, older, senior, etc. For example, they purchased an antique decoration piece. Now, antique is the stage of a particular noun that has been mentioned in this sentence, that is decoration piece. This is a modern car. Modern shows the age of this particular car. I have an old watch. Again, this word old is used as an adjective of age that has been used to modify the noun watch. The next Descriptive adjective is adjective of origin. These adjectives show the base of the nouns modified. For example, Spanish, Pakistani, Chinese, Italian, etc. These adjectives show the base of the nouns that have been modified. For example, in the form of a sentences, they prefer Italian meals. Now, Italian is the origin of the noun meals. It is a Chinese phone. We like Pakistani dresses. Pakistani is a descriptive adjective, and further it is adjective of origin that has been used to modify the dresses. Then the last type of descriptive adjective is adjective of material. It shows the stuff of the nouns out of which they are made. For example, woolen, cotton, cambric, plastic, glass, etc. Let's have a look on examples in the form of sentences. She gave me a cotton dress. Now, all of us know that cotton is an adjective here that is used to modify dress. But which type of adjective is it? It is adjective of material. From cotton, we make different dresses, we make different other stuffs. That was a woolen cardigan. Now, woolen is an adjective of material that is used to modify the noun cardigan. It is a glass door. Now, glass is again a material, and we can form different things from this material. To put proper adjective at proper place to make a correct sentence. So, order means sequence. It is used to set different adjectives in order to describe a noun. Let's suppose an example is there in front of us. Pass me the dash cups. In parentheses, we have three adjectives: plastic, blue, and big. As far as a layman is concerned, he or she might place any of the adjective from the given options at first place, and then at second, and then so on. And he or she might consider it as a correct sentence. But as far as a student of English grammar is concerned, he or she must know where to put which adjective to make a correct sentence. Another example is there. She gave me a dash vase. Small, Egyptian, black. All these three adjectives can be put anywhere. But according to the rules of English grammar, there is an acronym Q square / that will help us to put proper adjective at proper place according to the sequence to make a correct, meaningful sentence. Now let's talk about this Q square / Q square means at the very first number we will put quantity of a noun. Then we will consider quality. Then S stands for size, A for age, SH stands for shape, C is for color, O stands for origin, and M means material. Now these are 8 types of adjectives that have been put according to the sequence from 1 to 8, and we have to put these given adjectives that we have already discussed in the earlier examples accordingly to make the sentence correct. Now let's see how to put correct adjective at correct place in the above example. Pass me the dash cups. Now according to the sequence, the very first word big is there, and big means that we have to consider it according to the size. Then we have blue. Blue is at the 6th number, but we have 3 adjectives, so we will place blue here. And then at the last, plastic. Plastic is a material, so we will write this sentence as pass me the big blue plastic cups. So in this way our sentence is correct. The next sentence is she gave me a small black Egyptian vase. Now why I have put small at the very first place? Because small is the size. Before size, quantity is there, but in options we don't have quantity. Then quality, I don't have quality, so I have considered size. Then black is the color. age and shape is missed, omitted, so I'll place color. And then at the end, I have to put the origin because material is missing. So the sentence will be, she gave me a small black Egyptian vase. Let's take another example. He sat behind the dash desk. Options are brown, old, big, wooden. Now here the adjectives are jumbled and we have to select the correct one and we have to put it at its proper place. So he sat behind the dash desk. First of all, we will sort out quantity in the given adjectives. As quantity is not there, then we'll talk about quality. Then quality is not there. Then third one, we have to consider the size, and size is there, that is big. Then we will talk about age, as I have discussed all the types in my previous video. So old is the age. Then shape is there, but in the options I don't have the shape. So I'll talk about color then, and color is there, that is brown. Then I have to talk about origin. Again, origin is not there in the options, so I'll go for the material, and material is there, that is wooden. So the correct sequence will be, he sat behind the big, old, brown, wooden desk. Next example, I used to drive a and dash car. Options are modern, German, white, amazing. Now I have to sort it out according to the sequence, and my example will be, I used to drive an. Now I have to omit a. First of all, if quantity is there, but in the options quantity is not mentioned. So quality means amazing. Now size is there? No, size is not there. Then I have to talk about age. According to age, modern is considered at this place. The next is shape, but in the options shape is not mentioned. So I'll go for the color, and color is there, that is white. Then I have to think about origin, and origin is also there, that is German. Material is not there, so my sentence is complete here. I used to drive an amazing, modern, white, German car. So that's how we have to somehow learn this acronym Q2/com. We have to understand the concept behind it. We have to understand the given letters and the given words for it according to the sequence. Once you are able to learn this acronym, learn the correct idea, then you will be able to put the proper adjectives at their proper places to make the sentences correct and to make the order correct. Of adjectives that are also known as comparable or gradable adjectives. These adjectives have been categorized into 3 degrees. Number 1 is positive degree, number 2 is comparative degree, and number 3 is superlative degree. These degrees are applicable for only descriptive adjectives. First of all, let me explain positive adjectives. These adjectives are used to show the presence of quality of a noun or nouns. These are also known as base adjectives. For example, strong, cold, funny, happy, useful, etc. Let's have a look on the examples in the form of sentences. He is a strong boy. Here strong is the adjective. The weather is cold. She is happy. It is a useful suggestion. So in all these sentences, there is only the quality of the given noun in these all the particular examples. Now I'll move on to the comparative adjectives. As with the name, it is very obvious that there is a comparison. So these adjectives are used to make comparison of 2 objects, people, or places. For example, stronger, colder, happier, more useful, etc. Examples, he is stronger than his friend. Here there is a comparison of 2 people here in this sentence. Today the weather is colder than yesterday. She is happier than her sister. It is a more useful suggestion than the previous one. So in these examples, now the comparison of the two objects have been made. Now it's turn of superlative adjectives. These adjectives are used to show comparison of a single noun with more than two nouns. For example, strongest, coldest, happiest, most useful, etc. For example, now he is the strongest boy in the class. Here the strongest is the quality of the boy and he is compared with the whole class. It is the coldest day of the week. She is the happiest girl of all. It is the most useful suggestion. In all these examples, superlative degree has been mentioned and the comparison of one single noun has been made with rest of the nouns. Now I'll talk about addition. ER, IER, R and more is added in the comparative degree of adjectives. EST, IEST and most is added in the superlative degree of adjectives. Now there is a hint. Than is used for comparative degree. Whenever we are supposed to mention comparative degree, we will have a hint, that is the word than in the sentence. And the is used for the superlative degree. Whenever we are supposed to mention superlative degree, we are supposed to use the with it. Now it's time for formation of comparative and superlative adjectives. Adjectives that consist of one syllable. It means that the adjectives that have one vowel sound, so that those adjectives take different set of letters at their end to change the degree from one to another. Now adjectives that end in consonant, like the adjectives that have consonant at their end, we will add ER and EST in their comparative and superlative form. For example, old is a positive degree of adjective and in the end we have consonant, that is D. So I'll add ER in the comparative degree, that is older, and EST in the superlative degree, that is oldest. The next example is short, shorter, shortest. Another is adjectives that end in E, like those adjectives, those end with E, we add R and ST with them in the comparative and superlative degree. For example, large. Now look at this adjective that in the end we have E. So we'll add R and then further in the superlative form we'll add ST. So large, larger, largest, strange, stranger, strangest. Next we have adjectives that end in consonant plus Y. Then we have to remove Y and we'll add IER and IEST in their comparative and superlative degrees. For example, funny. Now this word ends in Y and before that Y we have a consonant letter, that is N. So in the comparative degree, I'll add IER by removing the last consonant Y, funnier. And in the superlative degree, it will be funniest. The next example is lazy, lazier and laziest. Then we have adjectives that end in vowel plus consonant. So what we will do, we'll double the consonant and add ER and EST. For example, the word wet. Now the last letter is consonant and before that letter consonant we have vowel. So wet is the adjective and wetter, we'll double the consonant T and add ER. In the comparative degree and in the superlative degree, we will double the consonant T and add EST, that is wettest. Next example is sad, sadder, saddest, etc. Now formation of comparative and superlative adjectives. Adjectives that consist of two or more than two syllables. What we do, we only add more in the comparative degree and most in the superlative degree with adjectives. For example, famous. Now it consists of more than one syllable, so we will change the degree from positive to comparative and we will add only more famous, and in superlative it will become most famous. Another example is expensive. Now there are more than one syllables, so we will add more in the comparative degree and most in the superlative degree. So it will be like this: expensive, more expensive and most expensive. Now let me explain this positive, comparative and superlative degree with the help of this example. He is intelligent. Now here intelligent is the positive degree because it is explained for only one single subject, one single noun or pronoun here in this sentence. In the other sentence, he is more intelligent than him. Now comparison is there. Comparison has been made between the two people here. So comparative degree is used. As intelligent is more than one syllable, then we have to put more with it in comparative degree. And the last example is he is the most intelligent of all. Superlative degree, I have added most because comparison has been made of one single noun with the rest of the all students or rest of the all boys. Now some adjectives are irregular and their comparative and superlative forms are not formed from the positive adjectives. And the examples are good, better, best. Now good is an irregular adjective and its comparative form is better and its superlative form is best. Another example is bad, worse, worst. Little, less, least. Much, more, most. I hope you will understand this concept and you will like this video. I'll be there with the next video soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.